Let's go, everybody. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you're good. I hope you are well. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Xbox Games Showcase. It was a beautiful day today. I was umming and ahhing about doing it, but you know what? I said I would, didn't I? I promised you I'd do it. So, you know, could be sitting in the garden. In a way, I realised what I need to do is set up a kind of way of streaming from the garden just for the odd day in the summer when it's beautiful. I hope you're all good. I hope you're all well. Again, I've got the bingo card going, as you can see here. That's not the bingo card. There's the bingo card. Let us know in the chat. Obviously, I won't have the bingo card up all the time. Don't worry about that. But as you see, we've got there, you know, obviously Fable on there. So we'll be watching and see if we can tick these off as we go on the old Xbox Showcase bingo card. I should put a poll in there. What should we do as a poll? Any suggestions? Again, let me know in the chat and we can add a poll. Let's just see. It's good to see Jerome, Kirk and Anthony. Good to see you all in the house. Wonderful, wonderful. Hit the likes and all of that as we have 11 minutes to go. So let us know what you're expecting. I mean, I think it's going to be a good one. You know, like I'm not expecting the world, but the word in the street, the vibes that we're getting are that it should be, you know, good. It never reaches the expectations of lots of gamers and the gamer Twitterati and all of that. It never does. But, you know, I think there should be good things. And the fact that the Starfield Direct gets its own show as well is very exciting. I'm really excited for Starfield. I'm hoping it's going to be the game I think it is. And I think I could get into it in there. But Jerome is now feeling guilty. Should be outside cutting the grass. Should do... Oh, there we are. Look, I put that in the wrong place, didn't I? Let's move the highlight to the chat so you can see above the bingo card, just in case. There we go. I feel guilty. I should be outside cutting the grass. We should do what I do. I just got rid of all my grass. I'm not really a gardener, although you wouldn't think it in the last couple of weeks or so, where I've been spending a lot of time in the garden. But that's because I'm a man with a chainsaw and some loppers, and I've been getting a bit carried away lopping and chainsawing down trees, and I've suddenly discovered my garden is now 33% larger than it was. And I even discovered a water feature. I've been in this house 8 years. Discovered a water feature I didn't even know existed. And today I took it apart, cleaned it, and it's all working. And I feel very proud. Anyway, we're not here to talk about old man gardening things, as I'm turning into an old man. Avowed to start the show. Well, it begins with an A, Kirk. I like that. Wonder what will shadow drop. Yeah, now you see, this is where people get disappointed. I think, you know, often it's the shadow drops, isn't it? Like, oh, we know, you know, look at the bingo card here. We know roughly some of the things we're likely to see. And we also know, for instance, that there's going to be a distinct lack of, you know, cinematic CGI stuff. It's going to be mostly in-game footage, which, as I said on Monday, those who are watching the show on Monday, is encouraging that they're going down that route. Well, Ray's Coffin is in the chat. What's up, my guy? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I kicked Ray's Coffin out of the living room because they had some anime on full blast. And how can your man broadcast live if they're watching anime in the background? Yeah, cut that out. That's what I'm saying. Neil, good to see you. Hello, hello. 8 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, Avowed is a big one. It's down here, Gears 5. I'm interested in here. Why is it on the bingo card here? Why we've got Gears 5? What's that about? Why would they have that on the bingo card? I don't know. I need to see the bingo. The bingo card looks tiny to me. I'm trying to read it on my screen. Bear with me. Oh, I can make that bigger. There we go. Indiana Jones trailer. Everwild gameplay. Oh, a Gears 6. That's why I couldn't read it. A Gears 6. Oh, hello, Marcus. Good to see you. Shout out to Marcus. Our guest for the day. Special welcome to Marcus in the house. Literally and proverbially. Barclay Gaming, good to see you. Greetings indeed. Greetings all, one and all. Ladies and gentlemen, as the countdown gets to 6 minutes. So, yes. So Gears 6, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I hadn't thought about a Gears 6. It's interesting because Gears 5 is sort of fresh in my mind because of the launch on GeForce Now. And I've certainly been enjoying diving back into Gears 5. Although I know there's some big boss levels that I'm not going to be enjoying because they were a nightmare first time round, both figuratively and proverbially. Hey, Stelios, good to see you. Stelios in the house. Shout out to Stelios. Lovely to see you, Stelios, in the house. Let us know what games you've been playing this week as well. That would be good to see. It'll be interesting to see. So back to the shadow drop. Actually, yes. I'm changing my mind on that. That was Kirk, wasn't it? Actually, it would be nice to say, have something and they go, and it's available right now. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to have something to take away from the show straight away. So if we can get at least one of those things, at least one shadow drop. Remember last time they had that, oh gosh, Hi-Fi Rush. And in fairness, that was a good game, Hi-Fi Rush. I loved the whole design aesthetic of that game. Not necessarily my cup of tea, but I just loved the way and the finish and the animations on it. Really, really cool. So could we see something similar? I mean, because that wasn't a major showcase event, I'd argue. This is much bigger. So could we actually see a shadow drop, Kirk? I'm beginning to change my mind. I think maybe we could. Interesting. I know what you meant, Barclay. I know what you meant. But I think for now on we should go Greetings. Greetings sounds more interesting than greetings. I'm going for Greetings next time round. I will, of course, shut up when the showcase starts and we'll get rid of the bingo card. We'll just call it up in the breaks and the gaps. I hope you've got some popcorn and some drink. No fizzy drink for me. Yeah, Aqua Libra. No, that's not what it is. Water, just water. That's something completely different. Something will go boom. That's what we're hoping, Kirk. That is what we're hoping. It's good to see everybody in the house today, by the way. Do me a massive favour. Let's get the housekeeping out the way as we count down to 4 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the housekeeping out the way. Hit those likes. 13 concurrent viewers. Only 5 likes. Now, is it too early for me to ask for likes? Am I not entertaining you? It's not my job to entertain today. It's the showcase's job to entertain. But hit those likes. And if you are new here and you've stumbled across here wondering, what the hell is going on? Then do me the great honour. Hit that subscribe button down there somewhere. Toggle that notification bell. And that way you'll know when I go live with content like this. And while I'm on the odd promotional push as we count down to 3 minutes to go, why not consider being a member? Yeah? I can't promise you the moon on a stick, which is often what people expect on showcases, ironically enough, isn't it? That's what I used to say about Starfield. Not Starfield. Stadia is what I meant. Look. I just thought I'd wear that just as a kind of thingy. But it's remember back in the day they used to have the odd Stadia showcase, and it was, you know, people. It was either amazing or disappointing. It was never very Marmite. It was never in between. But the problem is people always, you know, expecting the moon on a stick. I used to say people always expecting the moon on a stick, and when they just get the stick, they're disappointed. But the stick's pretty good. This is big. How important is this for Microsoft? It is big, ladies and gentlemen. I would say, you know, yes, the shareholders will be watching. They banked on this. They banked on this as well. You know, bear in mind, this was sort of booked. The date was booked. The Starfield thing was announced back in, when was it? February or March? Can't remember now. Everything was pinned on this. So whatever's happened in the Activision Blizzard deal, this date was in the... You know, this line was in the sand, as it were. So whilst there's still doubt hanging over the Activision Blizzard deal, this suddenly makes this even more important. Especially, you know, they've had a kind of, I'd argue, a little bit of a bad patch, arguably, especially around Redfall. A lot of expectation and hope around Redfall, and it sort of stumbled and disappointed. So, yeah, I think they got to make up that ground. And PlayStation's presentation, not that I watched it all, but the feedback, the sense I got was perhaps a bit of a damp squib, a bit disappointing, especially for PlayStation, where they normally knock it out the park, in fairness. All eyes on Xbox. And as I said, the music coming out of Xbox... is that this, and the people who know in the know and stuff like that, is that this could be a good one. Right, let's get rid of the old bingo card, ladies and gentlemen. As we go down, we're going to start live, and I'll make the screen larger and all of that, and I'll shut up. I'm just the DJ filling in before the main act, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, but feel free to butt in the chat. I'll highlight the chat bits and all of that. All of this sort of stuff going on in the chat. That's what we're here. Interact. You know, show your appreciation, show your love, all of that. And let's see if we can knock off some of those things on the old bingo card. It's about to start shortly, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to refresh the page in case I've missed anything. No. There we go. Just in case I'd kind of done something doolally. I'm on the Xbox page. Good. We are all good. We are all set. It's great to see everybody in the chat. I hope you're ready. I hope you're watching along. And it's all good. Hey, Fenella's in the house. Good to see you, Fen. How you doing? I got the whole family in today. It's amazing. Amazeballs. The whole family's in there. Oh, here we go. Countdown. It's YouTube standard countdown. That's always good. Let's make that big, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just chitter chatter. Do you want me to get me? I'll get rid of the logo temporarily. My logo, just so you can see and find my logo. We'll keep the rocket. Can't find my logo. There we go. I'll get rid of the old logo there. I need to get my... wow. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Fenella. Whoop, whoop. Indeed. Very good. Get the thesaurus. Yeah. Like, I will be repeating words. Here we go. Oh, I better put my headphones on. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what they are. Wafters.
Had the sound down, apologies.
Here to slay legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable, not a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment.
Yeah, apologies everybody about that.
This is awkward.
Yeah. Oh.
World premiere.
Start, ladies and gentlemen, apart from me muting, but apart from that, it's good.
Death don't have no mercy in this land. Death don't have no mercy in this land. He'll come to your house and it won't stay long. You look in the bed and somebody'll be gone. Death don't have no mercy in this land.
Shaking bones. Been a while. So, you remember that favor you owe me? I'm looking for a creature.
It's another giant.
Sneaky. Teeth like knives. No? Well, hey, how about you guys? No? Nobody? Not helpful. Sneaky.
The makers of We Happy Few, which is a really weird game. Patching parts, but it's a good game.
World premiere.
These are dangerous times.
They're just piling
At
on
least that's what I...
the trailers.
The Empire? They're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates. If I want to survive,
Yes, people.
to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
Good to see some familiar faces.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Now, I know it is early, but you see, that's Ubisoft. Ubisoft are great at the cinematics. Obviously, it's far too early for any gameplay, but yeah. One to watch on the Ubisoft Forward.
Fable, South of Midnight, Star Wars Outlaws. Welcome to our first ever
Good start. What do you reckon?
The Xbox Game Showcase.
Downhill from here.
Followed by a
Or what?
deep dive into one of the most important RPGs ever made.
Let us know in the chat,
Starfield.
ladies and gentlemen.
Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment. It transports, it challenges, it connects us, and it's just incredibly and awesomely fun. That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play. By partnering with the most ambitious of game creators, and by unleashing the power of the gaming community, enabling all of us to play the games we want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices
I'd say it's
to
a
PCs
strong
to
start.
consoles. The lineup we have for you today is
Yeah.
just incredible.
She's always
These
smiley,
are
isn't
the
she,
works of
Sarah
the very
Bond?
greatest creative teams from around the world. We made this show for you, the largest, most engaged, and globally
She's rocking the
diverse fan base
denim.
in Xbox history.
Is that working?
You
Can I
are
just
the
get fashion
heart and
now?
soul of Xbox.
Fashion advice?
Your passion drives us, and you are the inspiration for the visionaries whose games we showcase today. From me and all of the team at Xbox, thank you. This next game is from Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind Spiritfarer, who've gone back to their combat roots with an amazing co-op raid-focused action
course, that a
game
great
that is
Spiritfarer was
uniquely
on
theirs.
Stadia back in the day.
All right, everybody, it's time.
World
premiere. On point with the green, of course. A bullet hell there. What was that? 33 player co-op? This looks mad. It's like those Viking games that you used to have. What were those Viking games? It got better, that, I've got to admit. It suddenly turned into like a bullet hell 33 player co-op, and suddenly I was thinking, hello? Hello?
All right, guys, it's a simple job. Just in and out. Nothing to it.
Payday 3? It's got to be Payday 3, isn't it?
Everybody hit the floor!
Good to see in-game stuff here. It's what we want to see. It's like Heat on steroids. Told you, Payday 3. Payday 2 is free on Epic's Game Store for those GeForce Now users. And GeForce Now have made it available on GeForce Now as well.
World premiere.
So, yeah, Payday 2 free on Epic Game Store until the 15th of June. Yes, come on, a bit of Japanese. Yes. This was the leak, wasn't it? Yes. What's it called? Project. Project Persona, yeah, that was so. Persona was leaked from Atlas Games, of course. That was all leaked, but good to see. In-game footage and cinematics. Not another medieval game.
People don't like you very much, do they? Sent here to the living lands by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself. To investigate some plague that seems to be corrupting our very souls. You want us to trust you. But the truth is, you scare us. The way you fight. The power you wield. The secrets you keep. You're either here to save us or destroy us. So now that you have all this power, what are you gonna do with it?
There we go, Avowed. Is it on there? Yes, there it is. Avowed there. Game Pass, day one. What? Rare and Lucas. What? What? My gosh. Monkey Island? Meets Sea of Thieves?
On Melee Island. Wall-to-wall rogues and scoundrels.
So tell me, which ship is right for you? A big ship? A luxury ship? A ship with just a splash of je ne sais quoi?
The legend of Monkey Island? You mean Governor Guybrush. But Threepwood's not set foot out of that mansion for almost a year.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I told you no autographs. So I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood, the legend of Monkey Island.
LeChuck has turned the memories of this island into a prison for Guybrush.
Well, well, what do we have here?
You need these.
Things may be very different from the Sea of Thieves you know.
Tell me about it. What a mashup. New original story for free as well. July the 20th. Oh, I tell you what, the puzzles in Sea of Thieves sometimes and their story games are really involved sometimes. That'd be interesting. This is such a good lineup so far. They didn't mock it. Tell you what, my son told me he wanted to be a pilot. I said, since when? He said, since you got me Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'd love to, yeah, land a big Hercules like that or something in the Antarctic. Hot air balloons. Yeah, it does look incredible, doesn't it? 2024. What? June. Is it the aircraft from June? there's no sandworms coming out to bite you. In November then.
Hi, Melina here, speaking to you from our performance capture stage at Ninja Theory, where we have just wrapped our shoots for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline. Today, we're taking you deeper into Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga. What you'll see today is all captured by the team on Xbox Series X.
In-game footage, good to see. Well, yeah, she's an actress. In fairness, she was working.
Slipping through her soul, following the threads of her mind. She's here to find them, the ones who hide. She needs their help with a promise.
Just a dramatic thunder, but it's actually outside.
But it's never so simple, is it? Wisdom has a price. There's always a part of you that changes. A part of you that darkens. And a part of you that dies.
Over there, that pool. I can feel them. Feel them everywhere. The lost ones. They are watching us. You should never have come here. They can see us.
The sound on this is incredible.
To happen. It's time to find out. How can we make it happen? It's time to find out. Why are they watching? It's time to find out. What are they waiting for? Senua, what are you waiting for?
I'm here.
Watching more than one. Where are they?
Where are you?
What do they want? I don't like it. I'm scared. This is too much. Their eyes everywhere can feel them boring into her. Witch. What is she supposed to do? Do something. Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
Our souls fought through hell to find us.
You were lost. Not anymore.
Are you ready for what you will find here?
What we will find. What if it's all for nothing? What is that? There. They are waiting. There. It's them. It's you.
This does look good, doesn't it? Really cool. We're back. Where was I? Path of the Goddess. Is that a Capcom game? We've got Capcom coming up. Yes, it was. We've got a Capcom showcase coming up next week, I think. So that'll be interesting to see it there. It's good to see. We're seeing some of these Ubisoft showcase coming up. We saw an Ubisoft game. Capcom showcase coming up. Saw a Capcom game. Apologies that we had a massive thunderstorm and a power cut.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance is embodied in two of its iconic brands, Chevrolet and Cadillac. The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive spirit to a whole new level with its thunderous V8 and hybrid power. The legendary Corvette has been a celebrated champion for decades. The all-new Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray continues that tradition. General Motors is proud to usher in a new era of competition with the innovators behind the new Forza Motorsport.
Forza Motorsport and General Motors are pairing their strengths in technical excellence and sophisticated modern design to take bold steps into the future and bring that experience to gamers. I'm thrilled to welcome the Cadillac V-Series.R and the Corvette E-Ray to the home of competition.
I know you're ready. You've got this.
Corvette's only good for straight lines, though, aren't they?
Let's tweak the car's performance for the next one. Was your best lap yet.
This is my timeline.
And we just had a Forza Motorsport. Am I missing something?
I have seen all that ever was, and all that ever will be. I have seen betrayal, endurance, ambition, and courage. I am the one who knows. For perhaps the first time in my disconnected from fate's flow. Unseen forces move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden.
What's this?
That threatens to unravel reality itself. Save Tamriel.
Elder Scrolls, is it? Elder Scrolls, yeah, I thought so. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's a shame about that power cut because we lost some people along the way.
37. Toronto is under attack.
Here we go.
By Null Sector.
There's something different.
Overwatch.
Sector this time.
They've taken over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics. They need our help.
People are answering Winston's recall. There's new blood on the team. And we have so much to teach them.
We can stop Null Sector. Maybe we can save the
It's
city.
just new maps and stuff.
Been a while, Vivian.
As if I didn't have enough problems already.
I'm out of touch on Overwatch.
Anything that gets in our way. And puts another business.
I hate to interrupt the moment, but I'm picking up reports of more attacks in other cities.
It's a fight they want. I say let's give it to them.
Engage. Target marked.
Time to create peace with bullets. Greetings.
They've added so many new characters to Overwatch. I'm losing track. There's my main.
The world is counting on us.
Let's go.
Shall we do this together?
Fight with me.
Engaging.
Watch this! I saw that. Not bad.
Ooh, those new characters, man.
World premiere.
What is this place? It looks like we're in a palace.
What the hell is going on? Who are these people?
No idea. But if they're attacking us, our only choice is fighting back. Hey, look over there! Can you get us out of here?
So you're telling me
There's a Persona
steel hearts, and you just happen
spin-off.
to stumble into this world? The Rebel Corps will always help the Phantom Thieves, just as the Phantom Thieves have helped the Rebel Corps. Never forget that we're a united force who can rely on each other.
You should be grateful to have been made my subjects. But you're just mannerless little brats.
Unfortunately,
I love the aesthetic of this, the graphics on this.
Somewhere deep inside, I know you realize things can't go on like this. So, will you take a stand beside us?
yeah, let's show them what we got.
Persona Tactica. I always have to pause and read these American dates. 17th of November, ladies and gentlemen. can hear the bloody thunder again.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
Yeah, I'm loving it, Kirk. They're just giving us just another chat. Just get on with the games.
You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
Yeah, I'm just showing it in 1080 in case we have any stream issue.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end.
It's got to be Starfield. It's Starfield, Kurt.
Change humanity forever.
We're going to get a big old showcase afterwards.
It's where we belong.
That's the trailer. The deep dive's coming up September the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Whoop whoop. Indeed, stay tuned for the Starfield showcase afterwards, ladies and gentlemen.
World premiere.
In-game footage again. I'm loving the way they're labeling it. This is good. Transparency. It's Tom Cruise. Don't not just release a game on GeForce Now. As soon as the character looked up to this space, I thought, yes, it's a climbing platform game. Climb, climb, climb. Love it.
World premiere.
What, another one? Okay. 2024 early. It was Sumo Digital and the Chinese Room. Okay. Loving the aesthetics in this. Yeah, it's got a great look, this. Dungeons of Hindenburg. Okay, Microbird. I'm loving the aesthetics on that. It's got a great look to it. Another one. Day one game.
Hi. I'm very excited to be
Keanu!
returning as Johnny Silverhand in the upcoming expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. This new adventure reunites Johnny and V on a dangerous spy mission and introduces Idris Elba as secret agent Solomon Reed. It's really amazing to share the screen with you, Idris. It's cool to be a part of this game with you, man. As a player, you'll get to visit Dogtown, an unexplored part of Night City, and rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do. I know the team at CD Projekt Red just keeps raising the bar when it comes to telling cinematic stories in video games. And I really can't wait for you to play it on Xbox Series X and S. But enough talking. I'm guessing you want to see for yourself. And so it is my honor and pleasure to give you...
Yes, please, Keanu.
Introduce the official trailer for Phantom Liberty. Check it out.
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Johnny, I'm dying. There's nothing can stop that.
I know where I'm playing this.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
What's the catch?
I need you to get to Dogtown.
Attention all Dogtown residents. The President managed to crash her Space Force One into our humble district.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. Sleeper agents. Time to wake them up.
So NUSA's tossing us back into the fray, huh?
Stay sharp. We're in the wolf's den now.
Idris!
Get Myers out of there.
Time to evac.
Her safety is the top priority.
Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead.
Wait, hear that?
God almighty! It's moving! Run! This way! Quick!
There's a boss level I'm going to struggle with.
You know, V, treason ain't ever black and white.
It's a charade, V.
Wherever she goes, people get hurt. Bodies drop.
Just want what Songbird promised me. The cure.
Situation's changed. Need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on. Got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
Oh, that's June. 9th of June. No. 26th September. Wow, looking good. I'll be playing that, though, on you know where. In full-on path tracing, GFN, Ultimate. Indeed, Kirk. Certainly one for the diary, that one. I love the mix as well here, you know, from one of the sort of a city sim. You know, the epicness of cyberpunk down to a city sim. So that looks a substantial upgrade from the old city skylines. Jeez. Game Pass. Wow. I used the wow word there, sorry.
World premiere.
Oh, not another one! Not more Persona. Reminds me I have to do my Duolingo in a minute. Nanji, what time is...
こいつが俺の凱旋者だ。
果たして誰が次の王か。己自身に命じなさい。内なる英雄の姿に変われと。
真の王を志すならば打ち勝ってみせよ。
僕のいる世界の出来事は君にとっては。
僕の。
まさか人間？
私なの。
有史以来の危機にさらされている。
どうやら面白い力を手にしたようだ。
主君に捧げると決めた覚悟そのものだ。
これこそ人間の真実だ。
道は二つに一つ。またあったね。やはり君は興味深い。
今こそあんた自身がそうなる番よ。
正義かどうかじゃない。誰もが恐れと不安に負けそうです。
Where's Yoshida when you need her? Exactly. Where's Yoshida?
幻想はただの絵空事なんかじゃない。
Wow. So that metaphor. Wow, 2024.
World premiere.
I was going to say something about Japanese design. I'll save it. World premiere. No, not another one!
Humanity's cities have fallen. Our people's only means of survival is to seek sanctuary here, in the Belfry.
Got an anime vibe going on in their faces there.
You must explore this world to find the origins of this evil. And bring hope back to our people.
Ooh, co-op.
Together, you can save humanity.
Tower Born, ladies. Game Pass coming 2024. Few in 2024, aren't they? So quite far out. But building up that Game Pass library, aren't they? With some crackers.
World premiere.
Not another one! Is this Life of Pi? Steampunk world?
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
I've not been counting. Yeah, is this Liza P?
But it only takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything. If you resist my rule, if you alter our past, if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time.
It's just a steampunk vibe going on. It's not Liza P, but the same steampunk vibe, aren't they?
Oh no. What did I do?
Any last words before my friend puts one in your scalp?
Liking the old steampunk aesthetic of that one. Coming in due time, I like it. Not even 2024. Game Pass. Another Game Pass game, man.
Thank you all.
Best value in town.
Today is a special day for me and the team. I'm excited to see 11 games showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games, which will bring the franchise into the modern era while staying true to its British style and humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their first original experiences since joining Xbox with South of Midnight and Clockwork Revolution. And we are thrilled at how Avowed is shaping up for release next year from the RPG masters at Obsidian. In addition to Avowed, our studios will deliver Hellblade 2, an all-new Microsoft Flight Simulator, Towerborn, and more in 2024. Later this month, players can look forward to Elder Scrolls Online Necrom and Sea of Thieves Monkey Island. As we look to holiday, we will launch Starfield and Forza Motorsport, both built for Xbox Series X, S, and PC. We are also honored to share 14 games today from our creative partners, like Star Wars Outlaws from Ubisoft Massive in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, 33 Immortals from Thunder Lotus, Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess from Capcom, and more Persona games coming to Game Pass thanks to our continued partnership with Sega Atlas. I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators of Persona here in our showcase. We are focused on putting our players and game creators first in everything we do. No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on two fronts. First, we have significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally. Second, we know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S, and I'm excited to share we have some news there as well.
Ooh! Here's your shadow drop. A black one! I don't need another Xbox. I don't need another Xbox. I don't need another Xbox. Wow, that fills a gap. That fills a gap, doesn't it? Halfway between an Xbox Series S and an Xbox X. Wow.
And now for the one more thing you've all been waiting for.
Ooh.
Prepare for the most comprehensive deep dive we've ever done for the biggest game we've ever built. So sit tight and enjoy Starfield Direct.
Stick with me, people. We're going to go through Starfield Direct, but let me know down in the comments, ladies and gentlemen, what you think about that. I tell you what, Xbox Series S, 1 terabyte storage in black. I don't need another Xbox. Ooh. I don't. Maybe my daughter needs one. She's going to university in September. Just gonna get water. Don't worry, I'll be back.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining us today and welcome to Bethesda Game Studios. You know, we've been so lucky over the decades to make the kind of games that we love here. And that's thanks to all of you, from the Elder Scrolls to Fallout. We love creating these worlds and playing in them just as much as you do. And throughout all that time, we'd often talk about and dream up the space game. What if we could take that feeling of being who you want to be and exploring a new world, but set it in space, where you weren't really limited in where you could go or what you could do? And that is Starfield. Obviously, we've come a long way since then with the games we've built, our technology, and all of us here in the studio. We've done so much together, but, well, we've never tried to make a game like this. Today, you'll get to hear from many on the team and see so much of what we think makes our game special. So let's jump in and take a look. Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling of unlimited possibilities.
It's like being at the cinema, so I've got a chock eye.
It's not just one world.
Back in the day when they used to show 2 movies, I'm showing my age now. Chock eyes!
It's yours. And it wasn't until now that we had the technology to create it. From the rocks at your feet to the mountains in the distance, to the people and creatures that live in these worlds. That isn't just a backdrop. That moon is actually there orbiting the planet. Yes, you can visit it too. We realistically simulate the galaxy around you. Our next-generation lighting model uses real-time global illumination to light the world based on the type of star and the makeup of the planet's atmosphere.
He's all about the tech, isn't he, our Todd? All about the tech.
Have an all-new animation system. And of course, you can play it in third person.
Is it 60 frames per second though? Yeah. Is it 60
and
frames per second?
you can play it in first person. We love exploration and rewarding it, but you do explore differently in this game given its scale. That usually involves exploring an area you've landed in. You can collect resources, do a mission, and maybe even stumble upon something unexpected.
Is it Far Cry in space? I want it to be like...
You do love stuff and all of the items allowing you to pick everything up.
I want it to be like Sea of Thieves in space.
Your data menu. This is the hub for everything you're doing, from your skills to your ship, your missions, and your inventory. We love to pack a ton of detail in every object, from all of your weapons, to spacesuits, to food. We just obsess over the details.
One for all the detail nerds out there.
When you're done exploring, you can walk back or fast travel to your ship. We have companions and crew you can take with you. I left Vasco here back at my ship.
Welcome back, Captain Howard.
And he can even say your name. Let's head out.
I'm in. Welcome back, Lord Kenzel.
To convey the wonder and
Any robot that says welcome back, Lord Kenzel.
To evoke the romance of the golden age of early spaceflight. And we've been referring to this approach as NASA Punk. This means a design language where the tech is advanced, yet still looks grounded and relatable.
For us, it's that contrast. That's where the visual interest is. Obviously the NASA, which is the rigid, hard function over style, and then Punk, which is all about style.
You can see that visual style coming through in your ship. Your ship is your home for you and your crew. And like many of the spaces in our game, it has a slightly retro and analog touch. A bit of lo-fi rather than sci-fi, where everything is well used, worn, and lived in.
Alrighty. What's the plan, Captain?
This is your star map. It starts with the planet you're currently on. You can see all of its info and resources. You can choose a landing spot or fast travel to known locations. Backing out further, you can view all the planets in the system. Obviously, the game is big, and it's here you can see planets that have key locations, missions, or life on them, versus the many planets that are barren but resource-heavy. Zoom out even further to see all the systems in this part of the galaxy. Here, you can plot a course to ones that are light years away. This uses your ship's grav drive to fold space and jump to these systems.
A lot of
You will need to
exploring.
upgrade your ship and skills if you want to jump to the most distant ones.
I'm liking
But for
that.
now, we'll plot a course to the Alpha Centauri system where we can find the city of New Atlantis.
UC space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
So no flying by looks of things.
As soon as you land in a city like New Atlantis, your eyes are guided upwards to just these boundless, vast buildings.
It's the biggest city we've ever made, not just in size, but also in the amount of custom art, crowds, and quests.
So the main focus when we're designing a city is obviously what supports the story. We try and tell as many small stories as possible.
This is a Colony War memorial.
It's a few moments of gameplay that make the space feel like it's full of real characters that are going about their day-to-day lives.
It's paralyzing if you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee.
It's also where your adventure with Constellation begins.
So this is where they could use that AI generative natural language that NVIDIA showcased.
Welcome
That
to
was on my other channel.
We have a lot to talk about.
By the time you meet them, Constellation is sort of seen as this mythical group. Most people don't even know they exist anymore. They're the last true explorers in the galaxy, and they're trying to find the answers to some of humanity's biggest questions.
The artifacts are so different, so alien, and I'm certain one of them reached out and spoke to you. The artifact, if you could place it on the table here.
Oh my god, look at how it's coming together.
That means there's a set built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
It's definitely an eclectic cast of characters. You've got Sarah Morgan, the ex-soldier and adventurer, now Constellation's leader. Mateo, the theologian who believes that there's definitely something else out there. Noel, the gifted scientist and Sarah Morgan's protege. And Walter, a very successful businessman in the settled systems and Constellation's financier.
Anything goes as long as you have the money.
There's also Vlad, the ex-pirate, Sam Coe, the former space cowboy, and Barrett.
You know what I hate about
Space cowboy.
Completely resistant to my otherwise irresistible charm.
The journey you take with Constellation is just the first of many you'll embark on. The Settled Systems is home to all kinds of different stories, people, and adventures for you to uncover.
The United Colonies is where you'll find New Atlantis, the first major human settlement in space. The people who live here value law, discipline, and the legacy of humanity. They consider themselves the true children of Earth.
You ever think of joining up with the Vanguard?
That's ironic.
United Colonies, even get your UC citizenship?
New Atlantis isn't the only city within the United Colonies. The city of Sidonia on Mars to this day serves as the largest mining facility for the United Colonies. Beyond the United Colonies' reach, you might find yourself in a much more wild and independent coalition of star systems. This is Freestar Collective Space. The capital of the Freestar Collective is Aquila City.
The Stone Root Inn is an Aquila City fixture.
I bet there's an Irish bar there.
On judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people.
Neon started out as a fishing platform, but is now known throughout the settled systems as a pleasure city, where almost anything goes.
If you've got morality issues, this
Neo
definitely is
Tokyo
the job for you.
vibe going on there.
Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future.
What's that?
Everyone has been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
Outside the bounds of civilized space, there are still plenty of unclaimed systems to explore, but these areas are also home to the most hostile factions in the galaxy.
The great serpent hungers. All heathens shall be made dust in time.
A new face. This is the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile.
They think the galaxy is theirs. They are wrong. It belongs to the Crimson Fleet. It always has.
Big game, innit?
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
So, ready to get out there?
Throughout the galaxy, there are so many things to see and stories to experience.
Are there other? You're gonna meet,
the most important
interact with other
is the
people.
one that you tell. I'm the type of person who spends hours in character creation, and I think people are gonna be really excited when they see all of the improvements we've made.
One of the biggest overhauls was done through our character generation system.
We scanned a wide range of faces from different age groups and ethnicities. And by
It'll
mixing
take me
and matching all the
ages.
data, we were able to create highly detailed and diverse characters.
We use that exact system to create all of the characters and NPCs you're gonna see in the game. So any character you see almost always is a character you could make yourself.
There's a 1 hour stream in itself.
Okay, take it easy.
And the irony is you don't see your face.
No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
You start your character creation journey as though you're cycling through employee records. You'll pick from a lineup of 40 presets, and that'll be your starting point. Your journey from there can be as detailed or as quick as you want it to be.
He looks about my age.
More to offer than ever before.
It's also the simplest character generation system we've ever had. We let the player get as close as possible to make whatever they want. With the various facial morphs you can blend together, the dermesthetic and makeup, blemishes, scars, piercings, teeth settings. It's a lot, but I think it's the most fun to use.
Character creation is more than just how you look. This is also where you start to decide who you want to be. That's where backgrounds come in.
Yeah, I bet get the garden done before September.
Give you a bit of backstory and start you out with 3 basic skills.
From chef to dusty. You know, the crew still has a betting pool about which restaurant critic you must have crossed to wind up here.
What's great about backgrounds is you never know when yours is going to come in handy. You could be in the middle of a fancy restaurant talking to some guy, and suddenly you learn he needs a beast hunter to help track down a monster.
Fine. I probably should stick to professionals anyway, given what happened the last time.
We're also giving you the option to customize your build even further by letting you pick up to 3 traits. Traits are completely optional, and they come with their own advantages and disadvantages. You could choose to meet your biggest fan.
By Vectera! Is it really, really you?
He'll join your crew and he'll give you gifts. If you
There's a few few people I know who will have the. Who'll use that meet your biggest fan.
I've got to have.
Need their ego rubbing.
My favorite trait is kid stuff. You have to pay some credits to support your parents, but they're very sweet, and it's really fun to go visit them.
Honey, we got ourselves a visitor.
Oh my god!
I came across some hostile zealots in space, but because I had chosen a trait...
Play games to run away from a parent.
I was able to get by without any issues.
There's another great one that gives you a damage buff when your health is low, but mercenaries will randomly show up and try to kill you. No matter what you choose, there will be plenty of ways for you to tell your story. And if you want to remove a trait, there are ways to do that too.
What a view! It's a feast for the eyes. Off we go to another adventure.
We'll let you discover that on your own.
That's worth just putting on the adoring fan just to be able to do that.
Once you've built the perfect character, that's when your journey can really begin. We took what we loved about skills and perks from our previous games and put them together to create an all-new skill system. Each time you level up, you get a skill point, which can be used to unlock or rank up skills.
Oh, I get so confused with skill point trees.
Ranks are unlocked by completing challenges associated with that skill.
Oh, I just go with anything. I just go, yeah, that'll do. Whatever, I'll have that.
Challenges become increasingly difficult as you work your way to higher ranks.
Yeah, sure, I can force a target NPC up to 10 levels above. Great.
And 4 ranks per skill. There's a lot to choose from.
I like the Xeno.
I'm getting Destiny vibes here with all the ranking up.
Boost pack out of the gate. I'm boost packing everywhere.
Yeah, put me down for a boost pack.
Maxing out my physical tree so I can get neuro strikes and just punch my way through combat. That one's a lot of fun.
Invest in the skills that suit your playstyle.
I'm very much a stealth player. So, I'm out there pickpocketing everyone. My favorite part about being stealthy is slowly creeping through vents like you're in a movie, and then jumping out and springing on people.
Whenever possible, I like to talk my way through situations.
This area's off limits. Fine, I'll issue you an access card.
I'm more of a run and gun player. I like doing the death from above thing where I boost pack over guys and I throw landmines at them. I like blowing stuff up.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Exploration is a key aspect of all our games. In Starfield, there are full star systems with new life, resources, and adventures. Our team worked hard to strike a balance between fun and realism. We studied data from NASA and a multitude of other sources to help us make the world feel believable. From the way we approached planetary atmospheres to the way we placed biomes based on the planet's distance from the sun. Once we had created a grounded world, we could start looking at all the things that make that world fun. When you leave a planet and head into space, you'll be navigating asteroid fields, having chance meetings with interesting strangers, dogfighting in space.
There is dogfighting and flying. Yes. This game just went up a level.
It's all out there. Ultimately, it's about rewarding your curiosity.
But is it multiplayer? Are we meeting other people?
On the surface of a planet,
with a bit of PvP.
The alleys of a city, or the vastness of space, you never know what you'll find.
Space exploration is possible thanks to your ship. Your ship is almost like having another character or home you can make all your own.
Absolutely, Anthony B. Absolutely, I'm impressed.
You can buy a ship.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Customize and upgrade that ship. And hire a crew to keep it up and running.
My son's going to love this. Customizing stuff. Oh my god, he loves that.
Every spaceport has a ship technician where you can purchase, sell, and modify ships.
Anything I can help you with?
Maybe you start off with a speedy fighter that's perfect for bounty hunting. Then you might round out your ship roster with a hulking space freighter to run cargo missions, or even do a little smuggling. For now, though, we're going to take our starting ship, the Frontier, and make some changes. You can customize and upgrade everything you see here. And you have two ways to do that.
I love that.
You can quickly upgrade individual systems like your weapons or shields.
Exploded diagram.
Or you can deep dive and enter the shipbuilder mode. Here you can change anything from the systems to the look and layout. Adding a new habitat module can give you more room for crew. Adding cowling can change your ship's overall silhouette. An improved grav drive allows for longer distance space jumps. You can even fully customize your paint job to get the exact look you want. The parts you choose to build with don't just affect
I'm going
your
orange.
ship's stats.
Full on
They'll
orange.
also affect what you can do inside your ship. You can have modules for crafting or for storing and displaying your weapons. Starfield's in-game ship manufacturers bring their own look and feel to every piece of your ship. From living quarters to cargo holds, mess halls, and control rooms. Our modified Frontier is a practical ship, but with a little creativity, your ship can look like almost anything you want.
It's a bit odd, but one of my favorite ways of customizing ships is I make them look like animals. The HMS Platypus, as I called it.
Classic.
Where it had a giant tail to it. And we've done spiders, we've done mechs.
Yes,
So really
look at that.
Whatever your imagination is.
And while you
Does
can
it
build your home
fly?
among the stars
Oh
the
my
way you
God.
want to, you're probably not the only person who will call your ship home.
Ready to lift off when you are, Captain.
Engines ready.
The Frontier is fueled and ready, Captain.
Some of the members of Constellation can join you on your journey. These companions can serve on your crew, and they'll always be there when you travel.
We'll be traveling together until we either find
Good
the
shout.
artifact or the
Good shout, Anthony. Could be.
Each companion comes with their own valuable skills for your ships and outposts, as well as unique quest lines. Eventually, some friendships might blossom into romance.
I don't know that I've ever really loved anyone except you.
And if you're looking for a little extra help on your ship, you can always hire additional crew at spaceports.
Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
You'll also meet potential crew members out in the world.
Still think there might be a spot for me on your ship? I gotta get off this rock.
Assign crew to your ship or outposts, and their unique skills will affect how they run.
It's
And
not
just
only
like
massive, it's
companions,
complex,
most
isn't
crew members
it?
can lend a hand in the field. Take Bosco, for instance.
He's designed around the core basics of a NASA machine.
Please avoid getting shot. You might die.
I still wanted to give it almost a humanoid personality, so I elongated the limbs. This tends to make him feel more human-like and give him a little personality.
It is a shame exploration requires so much bloodshed.
Using the shipbuilding tools and crew selection features in Starfield, you'll be able to build and captain the ship of your dreams. And now, let's take to the sky.
We're putting you in the cockpit of your very own spaceship and telling you that you can do pretty much anything. And that is really cool for us as developers.
Yeah, that'd be. I'm sure somebody would create one, wouldn't they?
You should feel like you're in
There used to be some
complete
Sea of
control
Thieves
every step of the
apps
way.
that people created, sort of tell you where things are on islands and
We've
stuff.
extended that sense of control to ship combat. It's not about just hitting your triggers to fire your weapons. It's a complex dance between your piloting skills and our power allocation system. Boosting power to your engines will make your ship faster. Powering up the grav drives will shorten the amount of time it takes before you can make a jump. And moving your power to your weapons and shields means you're ready for a fight. You should always be on your toes because you're not alone out there.
Unlocking the targeting control system skill will allow you to zero in on specific
Oh
subsystems
lordy,
of the ship.
flying in 3D space.
After destroying an enemy ship, you can loot the remains from your cockpit. You can always turn any ship that engages you into scrap. But you can also take a more personal approach by docking with the enemy vessel and boarding their ship.
Wow. Docking.
Once you've taken control of an enemy ship, it's yours. Add it to your fleet and retrieve it at any spaceport.
Yeah, how'd you fly it back?
Space is way more than fighting for your life. Just like when you're planetside, there are plenty of sights to see and stops to make on the way to your next adventure. Like these massive star yards. Walk the halls, talk to the crew, maybe get talked into buying a whole new ship.
A civilian in my star yard. Let's see about getting you a proper ship, one worthy of you.
Maybe you'll dock with a gigantic battleship, like the UC Vigilance. Or rub elbows with the galaxy's wealthy elite on a cruise ship fit for the stars. There are plenty of personal encounters to be had as well. You can hail any ship you come across to trade, swap info, or maybe even commit an act of piracy.
Let's do this. When I'm playing, I generally go crazy. I definitely go like
This
the more
game's
piracy routes. I want
packed.
to take over.
It's so
ships,
layered.
board ships. I'm like, this is now mine. I steal all the sandwiches.
Yeah, you got to steal the sandwiches.
My cargo hold that I have specifically for sandwiches. I don't want to play the hero, but I want to go out and just start
loot sandwiches
people as quickly as possible.
Some strangers might be looking for a little human connection in the darkness of space.
Hello, stranger. I just finished cooking up some food. If you want to come on over, just pop on by.
Yeah, don't trust them. It's like Red Riding Hood.
On your own.
Grandma.
The thing I love most about Starfield is that it is a Bethesda game through and through. It's really about going to strange new places, meeting interesting people, and getting sidetracked on zany adventures. Then realizing 2 hours later that you're involved in a completely new story.
This is what cloud gaming could do, though, couldn't it? Just almost infinite world.
That DNA is so present here. It's in our random encounters, it's in our handcrafted quests.
Yeah.
And it feels so cool to play it and just make your own path in this universe. There are over 1,000 planets out there, just waiting for you to visit. We want you to feel like explorers, breaking ground on new planets, exploring every inch of a mostly untouched galaxy. We want you to feel hopeful. We want you to feel this sense of awe and wonder, and sometimes a little fear. We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys. And
It is a massive playground. The one thing I'd love it, and it's maybe too ambitious, is multiplayer.
Hey everybody, we've shown you so much stuff, but we thought we'd just take a little break and show you something a little bit different. You know, we put so much detail into our game worlds, and we love the opportunity to bring that into the real world with our collector's editions. And for this game, we've done a watch. It is the Constellation Explorer's Watch. This is the watch that you actually get in the game that acts as part of your HUD, where it's the compass and then environmental information.
It's not a G-Shock. I can't have another watch.
Phone to give you notifications and other information. And we've also designed this really cool case that it comes with, Istvan.
Yeah, we really took as much care and designed this case as we did the
You were
watch. Our attention to detail
asking for an app? No, mate. You get a watch.
Inspired by the cases that the astronauts used during the Apollo era to bring back samples from the moon. It's got an intricate locking mechanism, authentic, heavy, comes with a Constellation patch, NATO strap, and the overall functionality and believability of this as something that would exist in the world, in the Starfield universe.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there.
It's kind of cool.
We actually have something else. Now that we're part of Xbox, we get to work with the amazing people on the Xbox hardware team, and together we have created this custom limited edition Starfield controller. It's awesome. It is now, our favorite controller.
We love this because it's inspired by the actual controls of your
I
spaceship.
don't need another. I don't need another controller.
We've created the first ever custom headset with Xbox, and this is a perfect pairing with that controller.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. All ready to start on your signal. Steady till ready. Coordinates input. Plotting jump course. Guidance has converged. Getting auxiliary reactor power. System checks are...
I do. I know, a watch. How do they exactly? Maybe they're distracted with the headgear, the headset and stuff. I have to say, the Xbox headset, that model headset is really good, and the mic on it is excellent for multiplayer gaming.
So much care into all those little details that breathe life into our worlds. But Starfield isn't just a Bethesda game studio.
Check out my review of the Xbox
Studios
headset. It is a good one.
So why go this big with Starfield? Because we want to give you freedom on a galactic level. The freedom to experience both the exciting planets and the quiet ones. Scanning a planet before you land is a great way to get a sneak peek at the available resources you can use for crafting, building, and customizing.
I think what's cool about this whole system that we generate the planet itself as a procedural content, but the handcrafted content itself comes as the player
generated.
Our system builds a planet as the player approaches it. We stitch together a block of terrain. After that, we have the system that adds interesting locations for the player to explore, creatures to encounter, ore and plants to pick up. It allows us to add that touch of environmental storytelling that Bethesda is known for.
Aggressive creatures have been disrupting our experiments. Their habitat isn't far from here. If you could take care of them for us, we would be in your debt.
So even if your friends were
I need a few more channel members before I can afford that. A bit of FPS action. It is 8 games in one, as somebody said earlier, isn't it?
It's completely up to you how you want to interact with each planet. Whether you want to explore and see what you can find, harvest resources and be on your way, or simply take in the views. With the help of your scanner, you'll chart the uncharted and discover exotic wildlife.
If you have the skills, you can even figure out that certain creatures and plants, you can build an outpost and produce resources from those plants and animals. You can get experience and rewards for fully surveying planets and fully surveying a whole system.
Yeah. In one game.
When we were concepting these creatures, we really wanted to think of them as natural to the environment. We didn't want alien monsters. We wanted native wildlife. Something you've never seen before.
When it comes to our exteriors, when the sun moves, all that light is calculated in real time through the atmosphere. Our biggest goal for lighting with Starfield was to make the game feel more filmic, to use lighting and color to really make it feel more cinematic.
Does look good, doesn't it? I think a lot of it's just building up your
You can find a spot to set up
character and ship and exploring and just building out.
Built almost anywhere on any planet. And the habitat
Almost the
modules come in
storyline's
all shapes and
secondary.
sizes, filling all different purposes. You can even live in them. Assign crew and companions to work at your outposts for added bonuses and set up extractors to harvest resources while you're away.
Something cool we have this time is we have a new fly cam where you can toggle between on-foot building, or you can now use a top-down isometric camera, which helps plan out larger parts of the outpost and placing those larger halves. So that way you can really plan your structures and what the overall feel of your outpost is. And then when you're on your feet, you can really decorate and fine-tune things much easier.
It's got a bit of something for everyone, hasn't
Research
it?
Stations in your outpost to utilize any resources you find or already have.
Mod your weapons to adapt them to your playstyle. Different weapon sights and scopes, larger magazines, a selection of
Is it
grips
Call of
and
Duty?
barrels, different ammunition like explosive rounds. All you stealth players out there will surely need a suppressor. You can also choose to go hands-on with melee weapons.
I think it's always a delicate balance between like what's realistic, what's sim, and what's Hollywood. And I think we sort of err on the side of like what's fun for the player.
That's you exploding
overhauled our combat.
blind man.
It's more dynamic, the animations are more fluid. It just feels great.
Animation's more fluid.
We probably have more mods and more weapons in this game than I want to say any other game we've done before. There's a lot of variety.
Upgraded gear is just one of the many factors to pay attention to when engaging in combat. You may need to switch things up based on your environment. Gravity is different for each planet.
I'm
and
doing, but he
boost
just
packs are
disappeared.
excellent for getting around. And for giving you an edge in combat. Sometimes you'll even feel like you're flying.
Let me know, will you be playing this in third person or first person?
Pose a different challenge. Firing a ballistic weapon in 0G will actually push you backwards. Energy weapons, on the other hand, offer a more stable shooting experience.
We also have mag weapons. These are high-powered electromagnetic induction ballistic arrays. Each barrel has its own targeting laser and can dish out some serious damage.
Ouch. See all those
Whether you want to get up
targeting.
close and personal with your own two fists, or you like more compact weapons like pistols and submachine guns, or maybe you prefer something bigger. Starfield's got you covered.
Did anybody spot where this Phil Spencer was wearing that watch? That bloody flew! What the hell is that power?
Thanks again for being with us today. We are just so grateful that you've taken the time and spent it here. I know there was probably a lot to take in. There's a lot to the game, even more than we could show here. You know, as we play it, we're always sharing these unique and special moments that only a game like this can bring. When I think about what makes it special, it really is the people here. This game is a reflection of the incredible and passionate team that made it. All of them putting something special of themselves into it. So let's hear some of their favorite moments.
I love the way that our final combination of all the new tech has come together to create some of the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises we've ever had in any of our games.
I love the creatures, the exploration, every biome is different. The word that comes to mind is vast.
I like to use our photo mode to take rock star photos.
Wow.
I just love that constant feel of discovery and, wow, I can't believe that there's more here.
I'm most excited about our outpost building systems.
My favorite part is every time you step out on a planet, it's a unique experience.
You spend all this time building your ship, and you see it on the landing pad. These things are gigantic. It's the kind of thing that you just can't get anywhere else.
There's something about seeing a tower over in the distance and going, I know the gravity's low here. I think I can make that jump.
My favorite part is biomes, spaceships,
audio design,
planets,
The day-night cycle.
Those details matter to me.
Diplomacy, exploration, freedom.
The ending.
Vasco, obviously.
I love the robot so much.
The incredible amount of worlds we created.
Sniper rifles, come on.
Lever action, rocket launcher.
Brain sprout. I love, but some people might find creepy. I don't know. I know it's right, Ben. The thing that I enjoy most about the game is the freedom to be who you want to be, do what you want to do. It's what you've come to expect from a Bethesda title, but on a much bigger scale.
On behalf of all of us, we can't wait for you to play Starfield and make your own special moments.
Main engines go. Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
And on Xbox, Game Pass. Day one. I salute you, sir. I salute you, madams. Absolutely awesome. And of course, it's going to be on GeForce Now. Just taking down the old sound there, just because that's where you get the copyright strike at the end. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. Let me know what you think in the chat down below. Yeah. You know what? That is how you do a showcase. Just show games. Yeah. Cut out the chat. Just show games. And then a deep... And I tell you what, Starfield needs its own showcase. Given the sheer size, scale, and stuff in there, I mean, you can't explain it in like a 30-second clip. There's just so much in that game. Incredible. I'm, you know, full marks, I reckon, for Xbox. Some cracking stuff there. They managed to keep the leaks to a minimum. Good stuff to them. You know, surprises. Tons of games. The Star Wars thing. I mean, loads of exclusive kind of trailers. Yeah. Mic drop indeed. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely awesome. We have a lot to talk about. Bring your thoughts tomorrow. First of all, I just want to say an absolute massive, massive thank you for everybody who joined me for this watch along. I'm so glad I did this. It's a really good show. Round of applause, I think. Put a round of applause in the chat there for Xbox. I think they did a cracking job. Really, really good. Yeah, lots to chat about on the Xbox Monday Night Chat. So join me tomorrow night, live, 10 p.m. UK time, and we can talk all about what we've just seen, what we've just witnessed there. Really, really good show. As I say, massive shout out to you all for watching me live. Apologies for the little stop in the middle there. We had a thunderstorm and a power cut. But there we are. That just added to the atmosphere, ladies and gentlemen. But we're pros. We get back on the horse straight away and we're back in it. Anyway, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I don't really have an out, so I'll just play my old outro just for doing. Thank you, guys and girls and everybody who watched. You are awesome and I appreciate you.